In WWE, we've seen Brock Lesnar appear in a terrifying and dominant form many times. However, we all know that WWE is completely scripted, and Brock Lesnar's fearsome persona is usually part of the storyline. But there have been a few rare moments when Brock Lesnar went off script and launched real, brutal attacks on his opponents. In today's video, let's discuss 5 shocking incidents where Brock Lesnar broke character and genuinely attacked his fellow wrestlers. Number 5. Brock Lesnar vs. Randy Orton, SummerSlam 2016. In 2016, at the SummerSlam Premium Live event, the Beast Brock Lesnar faced off against the Viper Randy Orton in a highly anticipated showdown. What was expected to be a scripted WWE match quickly turned into one of the most controversial moments in WWE history. During the bout, Lesnar brutally struck Orton in the head with his elbows, causing a deep wound that left Orton bleeding heavily in the ring. The match was abruptly ended with a TKO victory awarded to Lesnar, something rarely seen in WWE. However, what truly shocked everyone wasn't the result, but what happened backstage. Many WWE creative team members and scriptwriters claimed that Lesnar went completely off script with his attack. The plan was never to have Orton legitimately busted open. Chris Jericho, Orton's close friend, reportedly confronted officials backstage, questioning whether the bloody attack was pre-planned or a real act of aggression. Jericho was so concerned that he directly confronted Lesnar, demanding to know why he went off script. The situation got so tense that Triple H and Vince McMahon had to intervene. They assured everyone that the attack was, in fact, part of the plan to create a shocking ending. Still, several insiders believe that Brock took things too far and crossed the line of what was acceptable, leaving a lasting stain on that night's main event. Number 4. Brock Lesnar vs. John Cena, Extreme Rules 2012. At the 2012 Extreme Rules Premium Live event, Brock Lesnar faced John Cena in what was promoted as a brutal encounter. Lesnar, freshly returned from the UFC, was booked to look like a dominant force. However, the match didn't go his way, as Cena ultimately picked up the victory despite taking a severe beating. After the match, while Cena was delivering a promo, Lesnar stormed backstage in a fit of rage. Reports from Wrestling.com stated that Lesnar was furious over how he was booked in the match. He felt the creative team had made him look weak, and that did not sit well with someone of his real-life combat sports background. Backstage, Lesnar began smashing equipment and throwing objects in frustration. More disturbingly, during the actual match, Lesnar went off-script multiple times, hitting Cena with real punches and maneuvers that were not part of the original plan. The chaotic backstage environment, combined with Lesnar's aggression, made it clear that his anger wasn't just part of the show. This was a moment where the line between fiction and reality blurred. Many backstage sources confirmed that Lesnar's violent behavior was a result of his frustration over being booked to lose and being portrayed as vulnerable, which he felt was damaging to his persona. Number 3. Brock Lesnar vs. Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 19. WrestleMania 19 featured a classic clash for the WWE Championship between Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle. The match was going smoothly until Lesnar attempted the shooting star press, an extremely difficult and risky move, especially for a man of his size. Unfortunately, he miscalculated the landing and crashed hard, injuring his neck and shoulder in the process. The botched move left Lesnar dazed and semi-conscious. According to backstage reports, the injury caused him to lose his sense of awareness, and in that state, he began to legitimately attack Kurt Angle. Though Angle managed to stay professional and keep the match flowing, it was clear that Lesnar was not fully aware of what he was doing. He delivered a real F5 and several stiff shots before finally pinning Angle and winning the championship. After the match, medical personnel rushed to attend to Lesnar, but he reportedly became aggressive with them as well. Still dazed and in pain, he sat alone backstage and lashed out at doctors who were simply trying to help him. The entire scene highlighted the physical and emotional toll that real injuries can have on even the toughest WWE superstars, especially when they push their limits in high-stakes matches. Number 2. Brock Lesnar vs. Braun Strowman, Royal Rumble 2018. At the 2018 Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar competed in a triple threat match against Braun Strowman and Kane. The match was chaotic from the beginning, But it took a sudden turn when Braun accidentally delivered a hard knee to Lesnar's shoulder. Clearly not scripted, the stiff shot angered Lesnar. In response, Brock Lesnar immediately stood up and punched Braun Strowman in the head with real MMA-style strikes. The blows were so fierce and real that Braun had to back off, visibly shaken. Commentary teams and fans alike were stunned, unsure whether what they were witnessing was scripted or a legitimate fight. Later reports confirmed that Lesnar was furious over the knee strike and retaliated without any regard for the script. His UFC background kicked in, and he treated the situation like a real fight. While the match continued and concluded as planned, the backstage tension was palpable. Lesnar's actions serve as a reminder to everyone in WWE. When it comes to Brock Lesnar, you better be careful not to cross the line, even by accident. Number 1. Brock Lesnar throws a Universal title at Vince McMahon. One of the most shocking and controversial off-script moments in Brock Lesnar's WWE career took place backstage at WrestleMania 34. That night, the Beast Brock Lesnar defended his Universal Championship against Roman Reigns in the main event. The match was brutal, with Lesnar delivering a devastating beatdown to Roman Reigns, leaving him bloodied and battered. Despite fans expecting Roman to finally conquer the Beast, Lesnar shocked the world by retaining the title in a hard-hitting match that ended with Roman's defeat. However, what happened backstage after the match made even bigger headlines. According to multiple reports, Brock Lesnar was not happy about the outcome of the match. He reportedly did not want to go over Roman Reigns and had strongly opposed the idea of winning the match. Vince McMahon, however, insisted that Lesnar should retain the Universal Championship that night, a decision that did not sit well with the former UFC heavyweight champion. Once the match was over and Lesnar returned to the backstage area, he was visibly furious. In a moment of raw frustration and anger, Brock Lesnar reportedly threw the Universal Championship belt directly at Vince McMahon, hitting him in the face. This unscripted action stunned everyone backstage, including Dana White, who was also present that night. This incident proved just how intense and unpredictable Brock Lesnar can be. While WWE is a scripted show, Brock's real-life emotions and reactions often spill over, creating unscripted drama behind the scenes. His backstage confrontation with Vince McMahon was not part of the show. It was a genuine expression of disagreement and disrespect that highlighted Lesnar's dominance, not just inside the ring, but in real-life negotiations as well. This is just one of many times Brock Lesnar went off-script and shocked both fans and WWE officials.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.